Hello. Starting a little bit early. So, um, yeah, today is the finals for Scorpio Cup Group B. Well, it's finals for everybody, but it is also the finals for Group B, which is what I'm in. So, we're gonna go through those races and see how we fare. I'm actually kind of excited because Group A is good to stay in. We didn't really try very hard in Group A. I put together a quick Ogre cap, but I wouldn't say I tried hard for the Scorpio Cup. So to stay in Group A until the end and then drop down to Group B for the finals, I'm pretty happy with that. And, so the other reason I'm excited is I am going to race Fukukitaru. So we're going to see if she is able to pull out ahead and come in first. I don't really have a good Fukukitaru, even though she's my favorite, because I've been spending so much time just building legacies for Fukukitaru, which is kind of what I was doing with the Ogre spark hunting that I was doing the past couple days. But, so I don't get to race her very often. She doesn't get to win very often. But I'm hopeful that she'll win. She'll take home a win in this race, because she actually stands a chance in Group B. I don't think she even stood a chance in Group A. So there's a possibility that she could win here. The other thing I want to mention real quick is that what I'm going to be doing instead of spark hunting for Ogre, because we have an Ogre. She's not perfect, but she's good enough. She's got 3 on stamina, 2 on pace, which is not what I want. I want late. And then white sparks are meh. Not great. Not terrible, not great. But I think instead of trying to continually work for the best Ogre, I'm going to just start building legacies based on this Ogre. And then we'll continue from there, because I still need some other legacies. So like another legacy I need here. I did a quick legacy run for Major Orion. And actually, I got really good pink and green sparks. 3-star, 3-star. And power, that's not bad, but it's 2-star. This is actually not bad. For being 1 run, this is not awful, which is surprising. So this will, like, do in a pinch, sort of. But it would be nicer if she didn't have to be the direct legacy, and I don't think I would use a 2-star for a indirect legacy. So I do think I want to get a 3-star blue on her. And I don't really have many Major Orion runs under my belt. So that's probably going to be the next spark hunting that I do. But even before that, I really need to work on my team. Team trials have been rough. I'm gonna promote. I'm in class 5. I dropped from 6 to 5. I'm probably gonna promote, I think. But unless I do something, I'm just gonna demote again. My team isn't great. So I think instead of doing more spark hunting runs, the next thing I'll do is I'll do a few ace runs for team trials. And just build up the team trials team. And then we'll focus on doing some more spark hunting. And so that'll be kind of nice, because we'll get to hop around and do a few of these Uma, instead of just focusing on one for forever, which is kind of what we do with spark hunting. So that's probably the next thing I'm going to do here. As far as scouting, I've mentioned this already once, but I'll mention it again, just so that I stay committed to this. I'm not going to pull on these two. I really want to. I actually, yeah, Christmas Ogre is meta. I like her outfit, I really do. So even if she wasn't meta, I think I would be happy pulling for Christmas Ogre, but there's just too many good banners coming up. So I don't think I would pull for Christmas Ogre, even though she's meta. There's going to be an opportunity to get her later, I think. And with Major Odober, she's actually really important to me because I run late surgers, and her inherited ult is really good for late surgers. It's great, great acceleration, I believe, is what it is. Let's look at her real quick. Detail. Oh, no, I don't want to open the featured trainees, maybe? Oh, here we go. Yeah, moving past and beyond. It's acceleration. This is a complicated skill, But TLDR, you can't be rushed, and you have to be either 5th or 6th, I think, or maybe it's 6th or 7th. I don't remember which. And then there's a particular corner that it activates, or before a particular corner, or just before the end of the, just before we get into late. So it's a really good time for acceleration to proc in a lot of races. It kind of depends on the race course, but this tends to be like you're really going to want to have this on your late surger aces. I think this is like a better let's pump some iron, which is currently the meta thing that you're supposed to have on late surgers, which I don't, because I don't have a Major Orion. So since I don't have Dober, I'm going to be building up a Major Orion, and then probably around February there's going to be a banner for getting a bunch of different Uma, and then that's when I'm going to get Dober, and that's also when I'm going to get Christmas Ogre. So I'm going to just wait a month. It's going to suck. I'm going to be really behind the meta, and I'm going to be doing really poorly for a month. But the goal is to start doing well in like late February, early March. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about it. That's also why I'm holding on to all these tickets down here. Okay, so with that out of the way, I think that's all I really had to mention about what's going on with Umamusume. So now we just have a race to do. The Scorpio Cups. Scorpio Cup. I don't know why I pluralized that. In case you're curious, here's our stats. This was a debuffer, so not expected to win. Our top performer was the Oguri that we built for the Scorpio. She is imperfect, though. Like, I didn't give her the best skills, and I screwed up on one of the skills. I gave her firm condition. If I remember right, what happened here was I just didn't have any better skills to give her. And I knew that I didn't need firm condition, but there was nothing better to give her. So I kind of just gave it to her. So even though this says it's for the Scorpio, she's like, I don't know, she's pretty general, I think. But she has to run late, because she's got all these late surger-esque skills, So she does need to be late, and then that sucks because the meta changed about mid-meet to prioritize pace, which she's not and can't be, really. So that's unfortunate. And then here's my gold chip. She was actually from the Libra, but I accidentally got an S aptitude on the medium when I was trying to build her for the Libra, and she's got really good stats otherwise, aside from her wit. I went all in and just decided to forego wit for this run, and you can kind of tell. Very good speed, stamina, power, but really not so good wit. So if anything really hurts her, it's that she doesn't proc stuff because she doesn't have high wit. And the other thing that hurts her is just that the lobby got all stretched out by those runaways. So it's really hard for an end closer to compete. She was originally doing a lot better than this, and then people started putting more runaways and more front runners and started stretching out the lobby, and it started making things really hard for her, as well as Oguri, honestly. And then we do have 2 wins with Fukukitaru. So she did get 2 wins. I'm very proud to say. She's S on the medium. She's pretty good, honestly, but she is a late surger. She's got a lot of good sweaty late surger skills. She doesn't have the one that you actually need, which is let's pump some iron. But she's got a lot of good late surger skills. She's pretty good on just about everything. I don't think she stams out as much as it would seem that she stams out. Her stamina is kind of pushing it. It's a little low, honestly. If there's debuffers in the room, she's not having a good time. But she's pretty good, all things considered. I was building her for a mile, and then I ended up just putting her on the Scorpio at the end, because she's medium S, and then, whatever else. So, okay, that is her, and then, of course, our debuffer. Our debuffer just has a bunch of skills. This was built back during the first champion meet, and she's kind of done pretty well for me since, whenever I just need to add a little bit of debuffing. I really do need to work on building a better, stronger debuffer, because I'm sure I could now. But, I've been limping along with this one. And I've been doing so much spark hunting that I just haven't had time. Okay, and like I mentioned, we're Group B, because we fell down from Group A. And I guess we can go ahead and put some Fukukitarus up on the screen. We had 2 wins with Fukukitaru, so we're gonna get 2 Fukukitarus here. And then hopefully we'll add a 3rd one. Hopefully we'll add a 3rd one. We'll see. She's got stiff competition, including from her own teammates, who are probably gonna do better than her. So, yeah. But, you know, ideally, Group B, we want to be getting in 1st place, because that will get us about the same thing as if we got 3rd place. We get a little bit more money and a little bit more cards and a few more titles. But usually it's not worth it. You usually want to at least be Group A, and then you can come in 3rd place all you want. That's fine. Because these are the important things, the tickets and the carrots and the statues. More so the tickets and the carrots. But here, like, we really want to come in 1st place because the tickets, fewer tickets, fewer carrots, fewer statues, that's the important stuff. So we really want to come in 1st place. And we'll see how we do. So we were matched up with someone. Let's see who it is. Moss and Sloth. We're all great. I'm number 2 favorite. Who's number 1? Oh, my Machikari Fukukitaru is number 1. That's hilarious. I doubt she's gonna win, but I hope so very much. So, alright, let's look at the other team. We know our team. Okay, so here's Sloth. Agnes Tachyon. Ace, which is pretty good. Do we have any fronts, though? I don't think I'm too worried about a pace. Let me check the other guy real quick. The other guy does not have a runaway, so that's good for us. If there was another runaway, we would have maybe been in trouble. But there's no other runaway, so that means the paces aren't going to be that OP in this lobby. So that's good. As for skills, this is the number 3 favorite, so this might be the one to worry about. Swinging Maestro, what was this? Stam? Stam's pretty good. I don't think she needs that, but that's fine. Professor of Curvature, no stopping me. All I've got, I forget this one, medium. Okay. It's on. Increased velocity when passing another runner mid-race. She's not going to have too many people to be passing, though, because she's going to be pace. I don't think there's going to be other pace. Except for her. Her own, Sloth's. Sloth's other Uma. I do think it's a little high on stamina, because she's got this unique. This unique was probably enough for her, honestly. A+ in stamina. I don't think we needed Swinging Maestro. But that's okay. You know, medium straightaways, medium corners. All I've got is what? I just looked at it. Yeah, it's that one. I mean, the good ones are Professor of Curvature, the medium straightaways and corners. Those are always good. No stopping me is good, but I'm not sure it's going to help him that much because their pace. This is more like you got to be blocked. Somebody's got to be in front of you. And who's really going to be in front of you? Like, they're probably going to be pretty much leading the pack. There's no front runners. Or there's one front runner. I did see one on the other team. So, I'm kind of scared of this, though, just because my runners aren't super OP. So if there's anybody to worry about, it's probably this one. It's max stam. Power's pretty darn good. They're going to be up running pace. They've got enough stam to keep, like, even if this isn't actually enough, they've got enough skills to keep recovering. So, you know, this is actually a pretty good competition here. Then we've got Ogiri. Ogiri is also pace here. Not as good. Not as good, but maybe... I mean, Triumphant Pulse is a really good... Did she have Triumphant Pulse on this? No. Triumphant Pulse is a really good skill, but you've got to have 3 people to pass. And this is a lot of mid-race activation, and there's less on Agnes, so probably, I would guess... I don't know. I would almost guess that Ogiri Cap is going to be more towards the front of the pace chasers. So she might not have 3 people to pass, so that's a little bit scary for her. Killer Tunes is really good. So that's a good one. It's On is good. The Duty of Dignity Calls. Is this one good? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if this one's good. But Triumphant Pulse is really good, which is her innate, like, unique... Not innate, but her unique skill. So that's good. No Stopping Me is good. Homestar Chase, eh. Prepared to Pass, eh. Corner Adept, eh. Medium Corners, that's good. Slipstream, Not too good. Not too good for a pace, because she might not have somebody in front of her. So I'm not too worried about that one. Then we got TM Opera O. Triumphant Pulse is on her, that's good. But again, one of these will probably proc it, but I don't know which one. And probably not all of them will proc it. The stances for Vittoria is kind of hard to proc. So I'm not... It's kind of hard to proc, but it's good if it procs. It'll become stronger in the future. Rosy Outlook, I don't think I care about that. Medium, yeah. Killer Tunes is good. Homestretch Haste, Speed Star. It's good. It's good for pace. Disorient. That might be bad for us. That might be bad for us. Because we don't have anything to deal with visibility restrictions. So it's always bad when somebody has that. Professor of Curvature, that's good. Corner Recovery, Pace Chaser Corners, good. That's good. Yeah, so for Sloth, I'm mostly scared about Agnes. Second, scared of TM Opera O. Third, Oguri. This Oguri isn't that good. But yeah, I think they know that, so. Okay, next runner is Moss. Let's just look at the stats real quick. Late and late S. So that might be kind of scary. Number 9 and number 8 for favorites. Speed is not capped. This Smart, is this a... What is going on with this one? I mean, it's got some of the sweaty skills. It's got groundwork, and angling and scheming. Long shot. She's definitely going to be long shot. So that's kind of funny. That's a good use of that. When no other runners are using the same strategy. No other runners are using the same strategy. Wait. What are you? Yeah, you're late. So that's going to proc too. Maverick is going to proc as well. So actually, how much is this? 40 points. But she's pretty deficient on speed, so really that kind of just catches her up to be normal, I guess. Sympathy. When many runners share a sympathetic heart. Does her other runners? No. So I'm not sure that's going to proc. So she maybe gets another 80 speed, but she's so speed deficient that just kind of catches her up to where everybody else is about. But she does have angling and scheming. She does have groundwork, front runner straightaways, double. I'm getting the impression that this career run, they just really didn't have the skills to choose from, unfortunately. Because otherwise, pretty good. Stats, not so great. Turf S, that's good. Agnes Tachyon, or not Tachyon. Agnes Digital. I hear Agnes and I think Tachyon. Agnes Digital, not top speed. That's gonna suck, because she's gonna have to catch up. She's probably gonna fall way behind. I don't think she's gonna pose that much of a threat, even if she's got good skills. Mile Corner, what is that? Mile and medium. Umastan is good. It's on is good. This isn't that scary. This is not that scary. Really bad stamina. She basically needs that Swinging Maestro to proc. So I don't think that's going to do anything. Okay, so how does that compare to me? I mean, this one isn't that good. This one's pretty good. And this one's pretty good, surprisingly, but unlikely for other reasons. So, I think, like, what I'm most scared of, from this person, from Moss, I'm definitely most scared of this winning ticket. But she's not capped on speed. She's just got a lot of really good skills. So, I don't really think I'm scared of any of these other ones from Moss. So, how much am I scared of winning ticket versus the others? These are good skills. Like, aside from Homestretch Haste, I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe just nothing better to get. Behold is good. Let's Pump Some Iron. That's sweaty. That's good. I don't know how good our ticket to win is, actually. But these are a lot of really good skills, so this is pretty strong late Surger, honestly. I don't think it changes anything. I think I'm most scared of this Agnes Tachyon. I think I'm second most scared, honestly, second most scared of this TM Opera. And then I'm probably third most scared of that winning ticket. And then it just goes downhill from there. Maybe then the Ogre, followed by these other two. Kind of more in a distant last. Okay. So that's what we're up against. I think this is not too bad of a lobby, but I also don't have that sweaty of runners. They're not that good of runners. So there is actually a chance that we don't win. But let's hope that we win, because that'll be exciting if we do. Since it's the finals, we'll watch the intro. Number 6 favorite. Poor Gold Chip. She's locked in though. Okay. Please let Fukukitaru win. That would make me so happy. The Ogre has 3 people to pass, so that makes me kind of nervous. The Pace Ogre. Where's this camera looking? Okay, Gold Chip's pulling forward. I don't think my Ogre is gonna do anything. Now's time to make your move, Fukukitaru, if you're gonna do it. She is not proccing any of her skills, man. We're looking pretty safe here. All 3 of us! Let's go! And Fukukitaru wins! That's great. Yes! Okay, this does call for... Hold on. There we go. I am happy with that. First, all of us came in first. These were the ones I was scared of. It was a little out of order. It was Agnes. I was most scared of Agnes, and then TM Opera, and then Winning Ticket. So it was a bit out of order. But man. And then... You know, these 2 frontrunners... Actually, this Ogre did way worse than I expected. I thought she would be better than that. She had 3 people to pass, so I'm not sure what happened with her. What happened with her? Seems like she's got enough stam. She probably didn't stam out. Maybe she couldn't catch up to pass the 3 people, and then she just fell behind naturally. I don't know. Winning Ticket had just a bunch of sweaty late surger skills, but... You know, no stats to pull it through in the end. And you know, her stamina wasn't too great, so she probably took too long to start into her last spurt, I would guess. These two are good, though. Maybe a bit too much on the stamina here. I don't know. They're pace, though. I don't run a lot of paces, so I'm not really in tune with how much stamina you need for paces. I really should run more paces. Okay, that was awesome. I was really excited about that. I'll do this. We'll do that one next. And we'll claim our prize. Hell yeah. This is perfect. I'm actually kind of glad that I dropped down to Group B. Because that's basically how I wanted all this to go if I was going to be down in Group B. So, oh, look at that. Her numbers went up a little bit. 11.5%. Okay, cool. That was exciting. So, I will be training... Actually, I don't want to say that yet. I was going to say I will be training and actually trying for the next championship meet. But I actually don't know that I want to do that because there's just too much spark hunting to do and too many other things to do in this game. So the next time I stream it, it's probably going to be more dealing with, you know, building those aces, like I said. And then after that, it's back to the spark hunting mines. So that's it. I know this is kind of a short stream, but this is all I really planned to do was do this race, and then that would be it. So I'll do a longer stream another day for Umamusume. I do really enjoy like commentating these. I'm not really commentating. I'm just like kind of analyzing and then running the race and then watching them. I don't know that that's commentating, but I do really enjoy doing that for these championship meets. So I'll probably continue doing that in the future. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a nice night. And congratulations to Machikane Fukukitaru. And I'll talk to you guys later.